If you want to understand the soul of a city, first you have to look at how its people eat. And here in Basque country, eating is practically a competitive sport. We are in San Sebastián, a city known for having one of the highest concentrations of Michelin stars in the world. But the real magic happens right here in the streets. Super small local dishes, delicious seafood, grabbing a bite and having a drink and then moving on to the next spot. It's a bar-hopping paradise. We have traveled to this coastal town to understand what makes it such a top destination for food lovers everywhere. Even Japanese people from Japan come here. But to truly understand the Spanish food culture, first we have to travel to the capital.
Hola! We are in Spain, Madrid now. This is a famous churro shop. They opened in 1894 and especially they open like 24/7. Can you believe that? Churro, you can eat the churro all day. Yay!
San Guinness actually started out as a quiet little bookstore before the owners realized that the city preferred hot chocolate over reading. Because it's tucked away in a narrow passageway, it was known as the Hidden One. Today, it's open 24/7 and serves as the ultimate nightclub ritual for locals, making it a perfect jet lag fuel for us.
Now I know why churro is a breakfast. Because this is completely zero sugar. It's kind of salty. Therefore, and the chocolate, it's not sweet at all too. It's really, really tasty. Let's go!
Sunlight hitting the Madrid streets, chasing the flavor, chasing the beats. No time to wait, we're diving right in. Let the afternoon magic begin. You gave me something I would die for. You gave me something I would die for. You took me to the mercado. San Miguel shining, we're stealing the show. Had me dancing on the tables, drunk on good wine and I can't go. Had me dancing on the tables, drunk on good wine and I can't go. Tapas and tempo beating the crowd. It's not like you ever had to force me to spend the whole day tasting the glory. It's not like you ever had to beg me, never a doubt. Oh, I would run back to you now. You gave me something I would die for. You gave me something I would die for. You took me to the mercado. San Miguel shining, we're stealing the show. Had me dancing on the tables, drunk on good wine and I can't go. Had me dancing on the table, drunk on good wine and I can't go.
What do you think of this market?
Heaven. どこまで食べる？ここまで一気に？
Daytime drinking, the rhythm is fast. Mercado magic, making it last. Yeah,
A short walk from the Mercado, you will find Museo del Jamón. Here you will find endless pieces of Iberico ham, the country's national obsession. My personal recommendation is to go for the Jamón de Lota, 100% Iberico. These pigs are roaming free under oak trees and eat strictly fallen acorns. The fat literally melts in room temperature. Buy a gift for yourself or maybe for someone at home. But after all this ham, you need a good pairing to go with it. And that can only mean one thing. You need to drop into a historic bodega and hunt down a local bottle that has been perfected over generations. I'm talking, of course, about wine. Of course, you can find wine in any supermarkets in Spain, but there's something special about visiting a local wine store. The smell, the bottles, the knowledge of the staff. Honestly, there's no reason not to go. And look at the prices. How can you say no? I highly recommend anyone that is a wine lover to go to a local wine store.
Mark がおすすめしてたレストラン。
And of course, the famous garlic shrimp of Madrid. You cannot go here before stopping at this pit stop to try the hot boiling shrimp in oil served in a clay pot straight from the stove to the table.
リッコ。美味しいダンス。ラミベンタ。Wow.
La Mi Venta was the ultimate send-off. Incredible steak, classic traditional paella, and the perfect realization. If this massive food culture was just a start, what lay ahead in the northern coast where we're going next?
My first time real paella. Knock. めっちゃ美味しい。そっか、パエリアこんな味だったんだね、本当は。知らなかった。39年間生きてきて。日本にもいっぱいスペイン料理のお店あるけど、こんな美味しいパエリアはなかった。みんなハッピーハッピーハッピー。
The rules of San Sebastián are simple. You do not sit down, you do not get comfortable. You fight your way to the counter, point at whatever looks incredible, eat, and immediately move on. Our first stop at Bar Goretti was exactly that. A chaotic, fast-paced warm-up, just to get the feel for the rhythm of the room. But the casual vibe of the city is actually a massive trick, because the food scales up in quality very quickly.
Next stop.
We ducked into Taberna Gandarias and the illusion of casual bar food completely disappeared. Suddenly we were looking at premium sea urchin, perfectly seared foie gras on toasted bread, and grilled intestine skewers. Trust me, the last one is not as bad as it sounds.
嫌いじゃないの？だってステーキレストランだし。今？ブーブーとか言わないの？It
is an incredible contrast. You're standing shoulder to shoulder in a loud, packed tavern, but are eating ingredients usually reserved for white tablecloth fine dining.
Rico, Rico, Rico. 약돌이야.
After a quick breather to appreciate the local architecture and a rapid fire stop at Bar Sepexa, I hopefully pronounced that correctly, for their legendary sardine pintxos. We needed a reset, so we hit La Viña while the sun was still up. This place is globally famous for literally inventing the Basque cheesecake. Paired with high pour of crisp chakwari wine, it was the ultimate midday sugar rush.
One cheesecake.
One cheesecake.
As the sun set, the real marathon began at Bar Sport, and this is where the connection finally clicked. They actually hand you a menu printed in perfect Japanese. For Airi, stepping out of a professional kitchen environment and walking into a random Spanish bar to find this level of culinary precision was wild. Between the calamari, the foie gras, and the chaotic energy, it felt exactly like a high-end Tokyo izakaya operating on a different continent. We followed that up with a stop at Emerezi for fresh oysters. Airi was in absolute heaven. I, however, strategically observed from a safe distance. The undisputed heavy hitter of the night was La Cuchara de San Telmo. You have to wait 30 minutes in line that felt exactly like a line in a theme park. But what comes out of the kitchen is pure Michelin level artistry, proving why it's so popular. We even spotted a Japanese chef working in the line, proving that the culinary crossover is very real. The beef instantly melted and the foie gras was flawless. But then came the wild card of the night, the pig ear. It had this incredible rich musky liver scent. If you own dogs, you know exactly the smell I'm talking about. The dogs back home would have absolutely lost their minds of this plate. It's exactly the taste and smell they would have gone crazy for. My taste buds, however, were just deeply confused. I can't say it was bad, but I don't know if it was good either.
食べたことないの味。
We rounded out the savory side of the marathon at Bar Gambara with some late night shrooms. Slicing into these rich, earthy wild mushrooms was exactly what we needed to bring our palates back down to earth after the intensity of the pig ear.
まろやか。
To officially close out San Sebastián, we had to stop at the school. We found ourselves staring down a second slice of Basque cheesecake. I mean, however to finish out Basque country but with a cheesecake. The texture was next level. It had this impossibly rich, runny center that completely eclipsed the midday slice. This town completely rewrites how you're supposed to eat. It is exhausting, it is chaotic, and it's absolute perfection. Finishing this off, the whole trip finally makes sense. We now understand exactly why so many Japanese travelers make the pilgrimage to this specific coastal town. The dishes are different, the language is completely foreign, but that relentless energy, the pursuit of a single perfect bite, and the deep respect for high quality ingredients. This is the true izakaya soul, and it's absolutely alive and well right here in Spain. If you enjoyed watching us connect the dots between Japanese food culture and the rest of the world, hit that subscribe button, we have plenty more coming.